Okay. Hi, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi. Ah, I'm floating.
You are floating.
I'm floating.
I thought it'd be
What?
cute.
Okay, no problem. Right.
Hi,
Alright.
everybody. My name is Andrew Dusagi. I am your friendly neighborhood superhero. And today we have a fun challenge with Dr. Toto Hex.
I'm Dr. Toto Heck. I was just about to say, I need to host you. There we go. But yes, I'm Dr. Toto Hex, the smartest science turtle in your ocean of Neutron, and I am ready to guess all of these superheroes correctly because I am a genius.
I'm doing some deep cuts here.
Isagi doesn't have the sniffles. She has burger in her
I
mouth, is what it
do.
is.
I have burger. All right, some of these, I'm going to warn y'all in advance. Some of these are cosplays. And what just happened? Somebody did a thing. Oh my god! Thank you for the follow, Jasper Fang.
That's my VTuber brother.
Oh
Hi,
my
Jasper.
god! Oh my god, we got 2 follows.
He's
And
my new VTuber little brother.
Arai. Okay, I'm
Randy.
going to say this wrong. Arai san Nanoda. Arai san Nanoda.
I, I,
I'm sorry. I'm really bad. Normally I have like a little guy does a little dance, moves around. Booger! Hello.
in fact, Grimmy, I think I was talking to Grimmy in chat earlier. He was adding someone on Snap. Oh, and talking
Oh,
back and forth. Oh.
intrigue, intrigue.
Oh.
All right. So I have put together this beautiful PowerPoint, and a lot of it I couldn't find comic panels for this. I really tried to. But some of them are going to be cosplays because that is what I could find. Or just got home. Happy new comic book day, everybody! For those of you that don't know, um, every Wednesday, new comic books come out, so that's part of why we're doing it today. Did you know that's also how it is in Japan? New manga comes
Really?
out in
On
on
Wednesday?
Wednesday. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
What? I did not know that. I always thought it came out Saturday because usually US gets it Sunday. I guess I need more time to translate.
Maybe. Oh boy. Oh boy, we got some rambunctious babies.
Oh, it's Butch. Hi.
So, pardon, Butch is going to be working a little bit. He's a little bit rambunctious today. Oh, that's a 2 for 1. Okay. All right. Okay. I've got 9 set up. So I guess let's go ahead and start the slideshow. You ready? And y'all in chat, you can play along as well if you so choose.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can guess the superhero.
You know, we can do stuff like polls and be like, did Toto get it right? Do you think I got it
Oh,
right?
yeah, let's do polls. Let's see like
I'll do the polls. Don't worry. I got
okay,
it. I got
okay.
it open.
Jaspers, thank you for joining. Thank you guys so much. Okay, all right, okay. So here's your first one.
Okay, that is Wonder Woman.
Okay, what are her powers?
Okay, she has super strength and speed, sometimes the ability to fly, but sometimes not, depending on the canon, right?
Right.
And oh, did I do the poll too early? Yeah, but you guys can do the poll and say if I'm right or wrong. Her bracers can deflect bullets. She has the lasso of truth that forces people to tell the truth.
Right.
Um, and she's like an Amazonian, right, from an island,
Okay. All right.
and possibly a demigod. I think that also depends on the canon, though.
It does. So I'm going to preface the rest of this with a very important point that I think needs to be.
But her weakness was originally being tied up, right? It was kind of like a weird kinky fetishy thing.
Yes.
That's her weakness.
So I'm going to preface this with Marvel and DC comics are so old at this point. Like they have rewritten the same stories a million times. that it is very much pick your own canon. Um, there's going to be some writers and artists that do things a little bit differently than others. Actually, in a lot of new stuff, there's a lot of Wonder Woman characters that are Amazonians that are implied to be trans. Wonder
Oh,
Woman
really?
does not give a shit what's in your pants. She says, "Are
Mm,
you a woman? You are Amazonian now. Welcome to the club."
nice.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. Um, she was also originally inspired by the original author. He had a wife, and they both had a girlfriend. And so
Ah,
Wonder Woman was a combination of his wife and his girlfriend. And because he thought if they were combined, they'd be unstoppable.
mm.
So her
The
origin,
ultimate Dommy mom.
she's the ultimate Dommy mommy. So her origin is kind of like, oh, well, Hera made like she built this girl out of clay and was like, oh, it'd be so nice if I had a daughter. And then lightning struck the clay. So her dad might be Zeus. Um,
Yeah, but I feel like that also doesn't her dad also depend on the canon though?
it does entirely, yes. Sometimes she has a dad, sometimes she doesn't.
Doesn't he also have like an invisible jet in like the old show?
She does.
Invisible jet.
She
See,
has an invisible
I know some stuff
jet.
about comics, some like at least like the TV show and movie
Right,
media.
right.
Hmm.
Hmm, 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 hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
Also,
Just
y'all bear with me again if y'all are just joining. I I am dealing with many things happening at the moment.
we
Right,
both are. We are both very tired.
we're so tired.
We're,
We've been
we're both running on fumes
Oh
here.
my god. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I work in a comic book shop full time. And because it's Wednesday and we've been moving the shop to a new location, Butch, why?
For me, the Marvel movies are canon, but they're in a different canon than the comic books. You can kind of think of it as alternate dimensions, but they're all real. They're all really
Yeah.
canon, but they're just in a different canon.
So the way that DC and Marvel describe it is it's a multiverse theory. So they have like in both of them they describe each different canon as a different Earth. And so when you read a Marvel comic book, if it happens in the main canon, it's going to be Earth 616.
Yeah,
I forget, I think Earth 3 is the one for DC.
I think so. I
I
forget.
think that's right, but it changes. It every
Mhm.
time they reboot everything, it changes. They just rebooted Spider-Man today. So there's a new there's well, they didn't reboot it. They started a new story. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Grimmy, it's going to be Marvel, DC, and indie, so a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Usagi was going to be like, I'm going to test Toto on some easy ones first, and then we're going to go real obscure.
Well, we'll see if what my brain thinks of cuz right now I'm like fried to the bone.
Mhm.
Um
Yeah, some other time, maybe next week, I'll test her on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure stamps,
yes, and
which are going to be really weird because she
that's going to
knows
be
like next to nothing about JoJo.
I really really don't. I know nothing at all. Um,
And No Way Home was really good, which was also multiverse stuff. Speaking of No Way Home, this is Spider Man. I don't know if you guys know, but he has the powers of both a spider and a man.
you wanna elaborate on those?
Okay, so he can stick to walls. He has super strength and super durability. He also has spider sense
Okay, okay.
to tell if he is in danger, and sometimes it's described as a tingle, and other times it's described as like reflexes.
It's a little bit of both. It's a
Yeah,
little.
it's a bit of both.
You're good. You're good.
Kind of in between, right? And then I know in one of the movies they said that the web came out of his body and they made a whole big deal of it in the movie.
It's
However,
it's different.
um, it's different, yeah. And in most canons, he makes his own web shooters, right?
Yeah. So
And he also has the power of being a normal human being and being relatable. And yeah, there's different Spider-Man too, with like
Spider-Man.
Gwen, Spider Gwen, and
Yeah.
yeah, 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 the ability to get to Lady, except for that one time where the lady dropped and he couldn't save her and she kind of died. Speaking of Gwen,
Oh God. Oh no, don't bring that up now. I will cry.
oh no,
I love Gwen.
I know I love Gwen. MJ's overrated.
No,
No,
wait,
I'm
hold
kidding.
up,
I'm
back
kidding.
up,
I'm
back up.
kidding. I'm kidding. No,
You're gonna say that on my Redheads Only stream? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm kidding. Oh no. Yeah, Toby,
Toby
Toby
Maguire.
Maguire.
So he was actually so in
Oh, and he
some
was he was bitten by a radioactive spider, right?
yes.
And I don't think
So
he has any specific weaknesses.
human he is a human man. That's his weakness.
Oh yeah, he's got human
He has
emotions.
human emotions and he feels things for people.
Hmm.
And
And
sometimes
he has to have great responsibility because
yeah,
he has
he
great
takes
power.
that's his weakness is he takes everybody else's problems and makes them his own. That's his problem.
Hmm.
That's his big weakness. So
Yeah.
in some canons of Spider-Man, he can create his own web. For the most part, he does use only web shooters. It's this whole thing of Peter's really smart and he's a biochemist and he loves doing science. Um,
And other ones, he's just a big nerd.
yeah,
He's like
he's
a high
he's a
school nerd.
huge nerd. So a lot of times he builds his own stuff. The original Peter Parker has an angst problem, like a legitimate angst problem.
Which
He's
movie version is your favorite? Yeah. Okay, Usagi, before you go off on this,
okay.
I'll answer because my answer is short. I like Tom Holland. I think he fits as like I could actually see him as a kid, as a teenager.
Oh
The other
yeah,
guys are way older.
I could see
But I know
that.
you have more to say about this.
I
So
love
let me know.
Andrew Garfield so much. He's my Spider-Man. Um, but that's because I grew up reading my dad's comics from the 80s.
But didn't you say like Andrew Garfield is Spider-Man to you, but Tobey Maguire is Peter Parker for you?
Well, generally, what I tell people, because I think Tobey Maguire is very important, not my personal favorite. So what I generally tell people is, Tobey Maguire tends to be everybody else's favorite Peter. And Andrew Garfield tends to be everybody's favorite Spider Man.
Hmm.
I think Andrew does a really, really good job of capturing how angry Peter was all the time. I think a lot of people forget that. He was angry all the time.
Yeah. So Ingy he did a little dance.
Angie, he did a
Wait.
little dance. He almost killed a guy, almost
Yeah.
moited him. Um, so yeah.
Ben had a huge crush on Tom. I mean, have you seen him in drag dancing to Umbrella?
You're
He's pretty
right.
great.
You're right.
And he has a British accent. Like, come on.
I could do without the British. But I have a lot of British friends, so I'm kind of
That's true. That's true. You're like immune to it now.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, are we ready for the next one?
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. All right, let's go.
Okay, that's Batman, aka Batman. I'll start the
Superman.
poll now here, and you guys can say if I'm right or wrong. Batman has the powers of being super rich and having lots of technology and being the world's greatest detective. Though how good he is at super sleuthing is totally based on the intelligence of the writing. Um,
Unfortunately.
and he has parent abandonment issues and a hero complex, but he's smart. Is that Adam West Batman? I don't know. I think
No,
that's just
that
general
is
sketch
this
Batman.
is
Adam West Batman is blue.
yeah. So this is actually
Mhm.
Bruce Timm. animated series Batman,
Oh.
um, which is largely considered the favorite. It does a really good job of capturing Bruce Wayne as a human being, but also
Mhm.
like Batman.
Mhm.
I personally really like The Batman. It was animated by the same people that did the Jackie Chan Adventure show, so they did a really good job of capturing how well he does at martial arts.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, his weakness is he's just a guy, and he fights with Superman all the time.
his
So they
his
can't get along.
his weakness is that he's a control freak with many mental illnesses.
Mhm. And he fights people with many mental
Oh my
illnesses.
god, please stop breaking people's bones just because they have mental illnesses, my dude.
Batman, why? You're the 1%. Why do you do this?
Because he's the 1% and he didn't get proper education.
Robert Pattinson was fine as Batman. I'm gonna fight you on that, Jasper. He
Wait,
was
what did
fine.
Jasper say?
He said Robert Pattinson made a hot Batman, and I was like, he was fine. Like,
He was
I
okay.
don't. Yeah, I don't think he did anything like super amazing.
I liked him a lot. I think he
Yeah, I liked him
captured
just fine though.
I think he
Oh,
captured
no
some
spoilers, no spoilers.
That's fair.
Amazing.
I think he really captured this is no spoilers.
Mhm.
So one of the things that he does really well as an actor is adjust and Oscar Isaac does this too. He completely changes his demeanor. So like
Mm.
at the way that he walks, it's been hypothesized for a while. Like comic fans will be like, "I think that Bruce Wayne might be on the autism spectrum." Or something like that. It's really easy to headcanon him on mental illness spectrums because when he is Bruce Wayne, he that is the mask.
Uh,
He is putting on a show. He's very uncomfortable in his skin. When he's Batman, he's great. He's fine. He is on top of the world doing the best he can.
okay, well, that's another one right for Toto. So that's 3-0 so far.
Hey,
Also, I forgot to mention Batman's big weakness is his chin is always exposed, except for like sometimes.
no, 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 that's his strength. He has to show the cops he's white. But sorry, that was a bad joke.
Saki, you almost made me spit out my water. Oh my god.
DC started out. I agree with Grimy Reaper. I like how DC started out all innocent. Hey, chum. It did not start all innocent. Dick Grayson, the reason that Bruce adopted him is because he wanted to murder the people who murdered his parents. And he was
Yeah,
like,
okay. Grimmy Reaper. I think the original Batman comic was pretty dark.
he
And
used to have a
then
gun.
yeah, and then they made it lighter for the Adam West version for the TV show. And that's
Actually,
why the media perceived them as.
they had to make it lighter because of the Comics Code Authority.
Oh, you mean that tattoo you have on your thigh?
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Another one is the PowerPoint.
add in
Gotcha.
a new slide. And
Mhm.
we're gonna talk about the Comics Code Authority for a second
Oh,
here.
yeah, and if you guys since you guys in chat seem to know a lot about comics, if you guys wanna suggest any other, like, obscure superheroes that you want me to get their powers up, please put them in the chat and suggest them to Usagi.
Yes, please do. Tag
Yeah,
me.
I'll tell Usagi to look them up.
That's super easy. I'm building this while we're talking. So
Mhm.
while Toto's guessing, um okay, let's see if that worked. Let's see if that No, it did not. Okay, hold on.
Okay, I'm
I'm
gonna refresh
gonna
it.
refresh it and then
There's the comics category.
this is the Comics Code Authority. How do I make it big? Create slideshow. There we
There
go.
you
Yes. Okay.
go.
So the Comics Code Authority came to be because of a psychiatrist from the 40s, Dr. Frederick Wortham, who was like, "Have you all realized that?" I will definitely put the Crimson Chin in there.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah, the Crimson Chin.
He was like, "Oh, parents these days, are you aware of what your children are reading and what it will do to them?" And so he did this really, honestly, it's very bad science what he did. Um, he he took a bunch of children that already had learning disabilities, gave them a bunch of like how do I say this? Adult material to read. And then when they were confused and imitating it, like, because, oh, this is dangerous, blah, 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 but nobody ever told them, like, it was dangerous. They just gave them a book with pretty pictures and they were like, oh, let's go try it. You know, um, he was like, we need to censor um, comics because children don't know what they're reading. Really, I think he has a point to an extent.
Science
Um,
is bad.
his science was so bad. It's like actively the worst. I have the
Mhm.
book. I've read through it and it's awful. Um, but he has a point, and I think that it's very important. Whenever parents come into our shop, I'm like, "Hey, do you know about what you're looking for? What are your kids reading? Here are the all ages books. What you just picked up is a DC Black Label. It's basically rated R for comics." You know?
Yeah, it's called Be a Good
It's
Parent.
called
Yeah,
Be a Good Parent. It's been a
yeah. Wait, tell that story about that one kid who came in for and was like, "I like the edgy stuff. I like the grimdark stuff," and
Oh,
you took
I
gave
have
him
a
the.
I have a better story than that
Oh
one.
yeah,
But there was a 9-year-old who was like, "I like the edgy stuff." And he was trying to read something that was definitely not
yeah.
for
Mhm,
9-year-olds. But I had a family come in and dad was very
mhm.
much like he seemed to be involved in his kid's life, but he had like 4 kids and they're all running around the store and he's like, "You guys can pick out one thing, right? You can pick out one book." And this little like 7-year-old maybe is maybe 7 is like, "I like Harley Quinn." And she picks up a DC Black Label called Joker and Harley that plays out like a crime TV show, but it shows like dismembered bodies and it says all of these horrible curse words. And so I quietly pulled the dad aside. I was like, "Hey, did you know that this is DC Black Label? This is what that means." And I was like, "It could be sex, violence, like they don't hold back." And he was like, "Oh, I did not know." And so he starts flipping through that. He goes, "Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, we are not getting you this." And I was like, "Oh God, why are you doing this?" So I ran around the store. I kept trying to find there's this Harley Quinn book for kids called Harley Quinn Shattered Glass.
Yeah.
Um sorry, Grimy Reaper just said they have 10 siblings. That is
Holy moly!
insane. Oh my God. Are you okay?
Where are you? What number are you
Yeah, where are you
in
in
the
the
ten
order?
siblings?
We gotta know. Is this like a
Mhm.
Batman situation? Do your parents just keep adopting children? So anyways, I ended up finding this book. This poor girl was like about to have a heart attack and like she just wanted Harley Quinn books. I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, and she didn't realize what she had picked
She
up.
had no idea. I mean, she wouldn't know. She wouldn't know. And it's just one of those things like, yeah, just be involved in what your kids are reading. Talk to them about it. The second oldest, just low enough in there that like you can still do whatever you want, but just high enough in there that like after a certain point they just stop giving you giving you crud. Wow.
Second oldest. Wow.
Wow.
Number two.
Nice. All right, Toto. I got another
Oh,
one.
that's Dr. Doom.
All right. What's he?
His power. Okay, he usually fights the like Fantastic Four.
Mhm.
And didn't he have like the metal like melt onto his face? Because he put
No.
on the mask when it was too hot?
Mm-mm.
No?
Nope.
I thought that was what happened. Okay, hang on. Let me do the poll again so people can say if I'm right or
Yes.
not. I'll set the poll for a little longer this time. That guy from Fortnite. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the guy from Fortnite. You know, the guy from the Fortnites.
I'm gonna set it for 3 minutes so you guys can go. Okay. He has like telekinesis and like energy blasts, right? right?
You keep going. Keep going.
Um,
Tell me about him, and then I'll tell you if you're right or not. How's that?
like he's a man in the metal. I only watched like the old, like the first Fantastic Four movie that was terrible. And doesn't he have like cosmic power or something? I know one time he takes over the whole world in
He
some
tries to
alternate
do that
dimension.
frequently.
Yeah, but one time he actually succeeds and he actually becomes like a good leader. Um, I'm sure he can fire some sort of beam. I feel like that's something I've seen him do, or lightning or beams.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
So he has a a genius level intellect and a mastery of dark mysticism and sorcery. He has
Okay, but he can.
technopathy.
Okay, but can he fire beams though?
He has technopathy, and he can do
Okay.
mind transference. Um,
Mm. So technopathy is moving technology around.
it is communication with technology.
Okay,
Technopathy.
okay.
Um, so the reason that he is in a mask is because the event that turned the Fantastic Four into the Fantastic Four and gave him the mastery of dark mysticism and sorcery, or specifically the technopathy part, um, he got a scar on his face. And it's not even that bad as far as let me pull up a picture of him without his mask. He has a single like scar under his eye basically. And so he put that mask on, and then it turned out later they were like, well, that's not enough. So they started like having his face literally melt underneath the mask. It was horrifying.
Hmm. Okay, so I was right about the melty face, kind of.
Kind of. Yeah.
I think. Okay, no, I was right, but it was the robot chicken or two
Oh, yeah,
when the
that's
face
fair.
melted
That's fair.
on. That's what that was.
That's fair. So yeah, good job.
Kind of right.
Kind
Kind
of
of.
right. We'll take
I
it. We'll
didn't.
take
I
it.
didn't get the mind transference part.
No, that one's definitely like iffy. I'm gonna say that one's iffy.
Yeah.
I'm just putting my favorites in here now. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Have me react to your favorites. That works too.
Oh God. Okay.
Is that no? That's not the thing. Wait. Who are these people? Is this what's that one called? The one you were like, this would be really weird. Is that Dorothy? Wait. Is that supposed to be the Tin Man?
No.
Who?
But yes,
Okay,
but
let me
no.
let me
Like you're so
so
on it. You're
is this
so on it.
Oz? I see the
No.
yellow brick road.
So it's meant to look like that, but it's not it at all.
Okay. Hang on, let me
This
do
one's
the
a deep
poll
cut.
first.
Butch, come here. Hang on one second.
Okay. Let's see. We got like Invisible Man over to the left. That's supposed to be Scarecrow. We got. Is this from a TV show? I've never seen this before in my life. That guy in the middle looks like something out of like Star Trek, kind of. Is it saying "Hello World"? I'm just clarified. Definitely Yellow Brick Road, but there's no White House in the back. It's not copyright infringement. I think Wizard of Oz is very not very good. Is what's it called? Public domain. Why does Dorothy look like an elf troll? Does she have neck hair? And who's this random man? Why does that lady in the hot lady in the back look kind of hot though with the plaid?
Okay. Hello. Sorry about
Hello.
that. My dog was very hungry. I had to go get him some dindins.
Okay. I am stumped on this one. What is it?
Okay. So this is one of the deep cuts I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Doom Patrol. So
Oh yeah. That's the one you were telling me about. It's like really weird.
from left to right, top to bottom. Negative Man, Robot
Mhm.
Man, Elasta Woman or Elasta Girl, Crazy Jane, who's kind of half cut off, and then at the bottom you have Dorothy and the Chief.
Got it. Crazy Jane kind of hot though with the plan.
Yeah, but she got DID real bad. She got like 64 different. Butch, come here. Come here. She has
64 different Butch. Come here.
I'm sorry. Butch, come here. Come to me. Come here. Come here. You're being stinky. I need you to not be stinky. Ay, ay, ay. So she has like 64 different altars, and each of them has their own abilities and their own personality and everything, which is crazy. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. This Oz copyright infringement? I will put the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen in here because they are superheroes. Butch, come. He's being a fart today.
Grimmy said 6 of his siblings love Fortnite, so he watches Mandalorian. They're like, "Is that Fortnite?"
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
Everything's Fortnite apparently.
Yeah, Fortnite.
Hey Usagi, are you Fortnite?
I am not Fortnite. I don't know
You
how
don't
to
you
play
don't wanna
Fortnite.
you don't wanna chug with me?
I mean, you'll have to teach me how to play.
I've never touched Fortnite in my life, so I also don't know.
I haven't either, so I have no freaking idea.
I just know the song.
So
I really like to chug with you.
So the Doom Patrol tends to be a little more existential as far as comic books go.
Okay, so you said their names, but what are their powers?
So Negative Man is he has an alien like energy that lives within his body. And the alien energy is the one that can do things. Negative Man himself is irradiated, and the bandages keep the radiation in. But whenever the negative spirit goes off and like does heroic stuff, he passes out and lives like lifetimes.
That's kind of wild, huh?
It's very weird. Robot Man is exactly what it sounds like. He is technically he's a brain in a jar, but he's a really great allegory for depression because he's like, I'm so numb all the time and I just want to do things like a normal human.
I've become so numb.
Yeah. It's literally that. Elastigirl, her entire body can morph and grow and shrink and change shape. So she's often used as an allegory for body dysmorphia and how that feels. Crazy Jane, like we said earlier, dissociative identity disorder, just really extreme. Dorothy is, I forgot, I think she's CPTSD. I think that's what she's usually the allegory for, but she has imaginary friends. Her power is that her imaginary friends come to life. And then
But why
Chief,
does she look like a little gremlin?
because she's Chief's daughter, and she was born from like the oldest woman from the dawn of time.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, it's so weird. But Chief is his thing is that he's super duper smart. He kind of takes care of all of them. So yeah.
Grimmy said do Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
I will not do Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. We all know about them and their
Oh yeah, everyone knows
against,
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
and their quest against evil.
Is this your wallet?
Oh my god, Naruto? Wait, isn't that Boruto's dad? From
No,
Fortnite?
no, it's I thought it was Boruto's son. Because Boruto married Sasuke,
No, no,
and
no,
their
no,
son
no.
is Naruto, right?
No, no, no.
No.
Naruto definitely married Sasuke. I've
Uh,
seen the AMVs. It's definitely Naruto.
Got it.
All right, let's go on to the next one. All right, this one, if you watch Saturday morning cartoons, you should know this one.
Is this Freakazoid?
Yeah!
Yeah.
That one was a stretch. I wasn't sure if you would know this
This
one.
is a cosplay,
This
right?
is some of them I couldn't find comic panels for
Mhm, mhm.
because Freakazoid doesn't have any comic panels.
I don't know what Freakazoid's powers are.
Being a cartoon character.
Oh, you gave it away. Okay.
That's what I
It's just like fourth wall breaking, crazy
yeah.
manic energy kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's him.
Got it, got it, got it. But I at least knew the character.
You did. That's why I gave you the answer because I was like, you knew it.
Hmm hmm Okay, then let's go on to the next one.
All right. This one was just for laughs and giggles, but this one's gonna be hard.
Oh, that's obviously Watchman from the Watchman series.
What are his powers?
No, it's Rorschach from Watchmen.
Okay.
I speak Spanish.
I
Ahora
don't
mismo es una putada ser tú.
You should not say that.
What? Wait, what did I say something bad? I just read what was there.
So
Oh no.
so puta.
Oh
Puta means
no. That
bitch.
was different.
It's
No, I'm sorry. I
putada.
didn't know.
I love you so much. Oh my god, that was so cute.
I'm sorry. Rorschach's power. He doesn't have any superpowers. He's just really angry and nihilistic and a cynic of the world. And he's like, really like, everyone needs to be brought to justice. My justice.
He's also
And
insane.
yeah,
But
he's
yes.
crazy and violent. And
Yes.
he will do whatever is necessary. And he's like, but whatever means necessary, but like, only what I deem is right.
Yeah.
And not what I don't want to call him Alvin the Chipmunks. That's not his name.
What?
You know what I'm talking about. The Ozymandias. Why was I thinking Alvin and the Chipmunks?
I don't know.
Ozymandias. Yeah.
Osmandius?
Yeah, Ozymandias. Yeah. But he doesn't like him. They're enemies. They're angry at each other.
Yeah, because no,
And
but
his boyfriend, Alan Boy, went off with Miss Jupiter or whatever.
well, he wishes they were boyfriends, but they also
I
were
know.
written in the 1940s where gay was not okay.
Yeah. And actually, Rorschach is like homophobic. So
Oh,
it,
extremely. He's
yeah,
awful.
it's because he's secretly gay, clearly, and he
Obviously.
eats beans sometimes. I
He eats
have seen
cold
Watchmen.
beans.
He
He
eats
eats
cold beans
cold
straight from the
beans straight
can.
from the can.
What the fuck is wrong with this
I
man?
don't know. It's
And he goes, you're not trapped in here with me. Wait, no, I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
yeah.
Yeah, that's his face.
Oh.
Okay. We don't need to full that one.
I mean we could, but yeah.
I know.
Uh
I think I'll stop doing the
oh,
polls. I'll just do.
good night, Grimy.
Uh,
Okay, so this one's a 2 for 1. So
okay.
these are 2. So we'll start with the one on the left.
Is that supposed to be Green Lantern?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, desktop shut for a second.
Oh, sorry.
And on the right, that's not Scarlet Witch, is it? No.
Nope.
This is DC. So
This is DC. You know where my shtick is.
yeah, I don't know who that is on the right. I know Green Lantern's powers come from his willpower, and he got like an alien ring.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, after that, they made like all the different rainbow colors all have their own emotion, and he can like physically manifest whatever he imagined.
Yeah.
Using his psychic abilities. That's Green Lantern. And sometimes he's played by a black dude, and sometimes played by a white dude, because it's just whoever has the ring gets to be Green Lantern. On the right, I'm gonna call this one.
Let me go. Let's address the Green Lantern stuff real quick. Because you were mostly right, except there are 7 or 8 Green Lanterns from Earth.
Yeah.
From Earth specifically.
Mm-hmm. And
So
sometimes not from Earth. Sometimes they're like
like there are hundreds of thousands of Green Lanterns.
Yeah, from the Lantern Corps or whatever, and the yellow ones are the main ones.
So you have Fear, which are yellow. You have Hope, which is blue.
Isn't there like one orange one who just like lives on some dumb planet somewhere?
He's greed, and we only want there to be one orange one. We don't need more because if there's more, that's a problem. Um,
Yeah, he's just like a dick,
he
and he's
well,
just off on his own planet. So,
yeah, because he just hoards shit. Oh, he's awful. Anyways, you have the Red Lanterns of Rage. You have
aren't the
the
blue ones like cool or
the
whatever?
blue ones are
Yeah.
Hope, and so they're really good. Like they're kind of the support class.
And there was also like a mystical blue one or something, right?
There's a mystical White Lantern who can control the
Oh.
entire emotional spectrum. This guy on the left is actually Kyle Rayner. He is one of the only lanterns to ever be a White Lantern.
Mhm. Isn't there also like Hal
Hal
Jordan or
Jordan's a
whatever?
dick.
Yeah.
He dated a 13-year-old. We'll
Oh,
never forgive him for that.
gross. Ah.
Yeah, absolutely not.
On the right, I want to call her uh, Violet Witch,
Okay.
and her power is she's a villain, got
Okay.
that villain vibe, and she can emotionally manipulate other people, like by controlling their mind,
Okay.
and also shoot like energy waves, energy blasts.
Okay.
Yeah, Violet Witch.
No, absolutely not. You are totally wrong. Thank you so much for playing. No. So this is the Huntress. She is generally seen in Batman comics.
Mhm.
Um, she is she's similar to Batman in that she doesn't have any powers. But her whole thing is that her family was very rich and very powerful and they got murked for their fortune. And she went on, like, she was old enough to be like, I'm going to kill all of them, and became this amazing hunter of men, basically.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
she's like anti-hero type.
She was originally a villain. Um
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I might have heard of the name, but yeah,
She
that was new to me.
You might have. She was in what was she in? This Justice League Unlimited.
Mm, mm.
So she was in Justice League Unlimited, and she dated the Question in that. Actually, it was very cute.
Okay, I have no idea who the question is, so
Oh,
hmm.
okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. Good to know. All right, next up.
That is what are they called? Jeez. That's the California Raisins.
Okay, okay.
Uh-huh. And they sing jazz and sell raisins. So I'm kidding, that's Thanos. Everyone knows Thanos. It's Thanos. He is big alien dude. He wants the Infinity Gauntlet. And he's super strong. I think he has like some cosmic powers. And
So, did you watch the movie The Eternals?
I have not seen it
Okay.
because I know that one goes into like the power cosmic and that stuff. But yeah, that there he is with his Infinity Gauntlet that lets him control like mind, space, reality, time, soul, and did I
Mhm.
ever say mind?
Yeah, you
Wait,
did.
mind, space, time, reality, soul, and
D's.
these?
D's nuts!
I knew it was coming, but no. How could you?
Because I
But I'm
can. It's my
leaving. I'm
stream. I
leaving.
no 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 no. Wait, come back. I'm having fun.
Top 10 anime betrayal. Oh yeah, it looks like he's about to drop this mic, right? He's like, I'm about to drop this mic on you. Wait, okay. Green was time, red is space, orange is soul, blue is space.
What? You
Wait,
said
no.
space
Wait, what?
twice.
No. Green is time, red is reality. Orange is soul, blue is space, yellow is mind. Oh, it's power. Purple is
Oh,
power.
that's what we were
That's the one
missing.
I was missing.
Okay.
Okay, okay. I've seen the MCU. I know who this is. Come on, you gotta give me a harder one.
I I'm I'm sprinkling in some easy ones. I don't want you to feel totally defeated. Here are 2 for 1 again.
Hey, that's Batman from Batman Beyond, I want to say, right?
Yeah. Good job.
He's not Bruce Wayne. He's some other dude.
No. But he does
But
work with
and
Bruce
he's
Wayne.
snarkier than regular Batman.
Yes.
That on the bottom. Wait, I feel like I know this. I've definitely seen that design before.
You
Mm,
have. You've definitely seen it recently.
it's. I thought we weren't doing. I thought okay because that's a DC person, a Marvel person. That's Spider Man from like an alternate reality, right?
Actually,
He's like,
actually it's Spider-Man from the future.
oh, it's future Spider Man, and he has all the powers of spiders in the future, so fully evolved.
Not totally.
He has the
So
power of future spiders and future men.
so instead of gripping the walls, he has talons in his fingers and toes. So he
Oh.
uses those. He literally just digs into the wall. He has a literal venom bite. So his talons have venom in them and also his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Um he has impeccable night vision and super strength, and he does not have spider sense.
See, that's exactly what I said. I said future spiders.
Oh, okay. Is that what future
Yeah.
spiders do?
Hmm.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Yeah, of course.
And the Batman is Terry McGinnis, who's just a kid who happens to like stumble on Bruce Wayne's house, but later it's revealed actually he's Bruce Wayne's illegitimate child because Amanda Waller is a bitch. Um,
Wait, then who was his mom? Catwoman?
no, just some random lady. So
What?
what his story is so needlessly complicated. So oh, I went to the next one on accident. Hold on.
It's okay, I
Uh,
didn't see.
so his dad was having fertility issues and went into a clinic, and Amanda was like, "Ah, yes, perfect. Project Batman is a go because we always need a Batman in Gotham." And so she basically changed the DNA in Mr. McGinnis's sperm to match that of Bruce Wayne.
What the fuck?
And so when he went and slept with his wife, it wasn't him. It was Bruce.
Some bat coom. Gross.
It's super nasty and weird.
What the fuck?
It makes no goddamn sense. But you know what? That's what his story is, so fine. Whatever. Most of the time, it's just treated like Bruce is this rich guy that he works with and has kind of adopted him as his grandson, and it's fine. it's all it's so fucking weird.
They try not to think about it at the family
Yeah,
reunions.
we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it.
Okay, that's another cosplay. I'm looking at what she's wearing, and it's kind of hard to tell. Oh, you meant the guy in the front. That is John Constantine. Yeah,
Oh, thank you for saying it correctly.
yeah, I know. You corrected me on that before. Not
I correct
Constantine. It's
everyone
actually
on that before.
Constantine because it's originally
It
Constantine,
rhymes with
just like
fine.
Valentine's Day.
Oh my god.
Um, he has like he fights like supernatural stuff. I think he has some supernatural powers in some canons. And other times he's just like a detective dude who has the shittiest life ever. No, wait,
He
doesn't he have an aura that like just causes shitty things?
he's just a he's just a dick. I'm gonna lay it out straight for you. He's just a dick who knows magic, like real magic, and he's just a dick. That's his superpower, is that he's the biggest bastard you will ever meet. he he owes me drinks for emotional damages rendered while reading his books.
I think I saw a clip of like him and Batman and some, and I think it was who's that magic lady?
Zatanna!
Yeah, Zatanna. They
Yeah.
were like doing some stuff in a show or something.
Sometimes he and Zatanna date, which is a
Hmm.
problem because Zatanna can do way better.
Yeah, I know. Hannah's like actual magic, but also not a dick.
Yeah. Well, no, she's kind of a dick too. But
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, it's not her fault. She was cursed.
oh.
Yeah. That one's excusable. But yeah, this is my favorite bastard trash man. I love him so much. Um, all right.
Okay. Hmm. You got me. I don't know this guy. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say
That
what?
is Clark Kent. I mean, obviously, I'm kidding. That's Clark
Okay.
Kent, aka
Okay.
Superman. He has the power to have super strength, super speed, super durability, heat vision, frost breath. He's powered by the sun because he's solar powered before it was cool.
He was.
Um,
It's true.
shall I keep going? He's weak to green rocks, radioactive green rocks. And
He's
he
weak
can't
to a
see through
lot of
lead.
different color rocks, actually.
Yeah, actually, and then wasn't there like a pink crypt?
That is
Maybe I turned him gay.
no. There isn't. Not officially. That's not canon.
Okay, okay.
The kryptonite fun fact actually came from the radio show originally.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it wasn't in the comics. It was in the radio show first.
Sorry, my voice is starting to slowly die.
Oh no. It was actually in I they they might have introduced it in Superman Smashes the Klan, which was really fun because that specific radio show actually had real codes from the KKK, and it freaked them out. They were like, "How do they keep knowing our codes? What the hell?" Like, this is really weird. And they were literally doing it just to mess with.
Yeah, just mess with the stupid racists.
Yeah, like, "Oh, you're gonna be racist? Well, we're gonna rain on your parade. Ha ha ha
Hmm.
ha ha. Just shit all over your stupid little parade, you dumb ducks."
Yeah. His weakness is he has a bad chin. That they CGI'd in because the actor had a mustache at the time.
We don't talk about Justice League. That is not. Mm-mm.
And he fights a bald fights bald Elon Musk all the time.
He does. He does fight
Yeah.
bald Elon Musk all the time. Actually,
Hmm.
technically, he fights Jeffrey Bezos all the time.
Yeah. Just regular Jeffrey
Just regular
Bezos.
Jeffrey Bezos. Um,
And he fights with Batman all the time because they're friends and with a love hate relationship.
they're besties.
Hmm.
All right. Da, da,
Oh, that's
da.
Punisher.
All right.
He is his power is his comics are very
Oh
very
Jesus. There we go. Sorry.
and he shoots bad people and he's like every like testosterone fueled teenager's like wet dream of what a man should be like oh I'm so muscly and guns and violence. Oh. But he's kind of a douchebag.
He is. He is. That is true.
Hmm.
Um,
Did I miss anything?
he's full ACAB. He hates
Yeah.
cops. All cops are bastards as far as he's concerned. If you're a cop, you're done. He's done with
And
you.
his weakness is his fragile masculinity.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes, that is accurate.
And talking about his feelings.
His other weakness is whenever Matt Murdock's in the room, he's like, maybe I should just kill that guy instead.
Yeah, Daredevil. I'm not a big fan of Punisher. I know who he is though.
Yeah, no, that's very much not for me, but I'm trying to branch out from just my favorites.
Hmm.
All right,
Okay, so that's Zatanna.
that is Zatanna.
And she's magic and looks so good.
It's true.
Like she's rocking that bodice. Hello. Oh my god. And the gloves.
She's just the coolest.
The tie. Honestly, girls in suits.
Just girls
Real
in
good.
suits.
Girls in suits. Real
Okay,
good.
got it. Note taken.
I've seen you in a suit before. It's real good.
Oh, I'll be sure to wear more suits. BRB Sagi is currently flustered and going to shove some French fries in her face real quick. Next one.
Wait, we didn't talk about her powers.
Oh, wait. We talked about her a little bit earlier, though.
Yeah, she has like magic, right?
Mhm.
Like magic mysticism, and it's kind of like in between magic tricks, but it's real.
Yeah.
Does she have any weaknesses?
Shitty bastard Ben.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh, it's a Constantine.
She also has a unique way of casting her magic.
Yeah, doesn't you have to say like a spell a specific way or
She
something?
has to say the spell backwards.
Yeah. That's right.
And
That's right.
it's like if you took her words and played them backwards through a tape recorder. That's how she says them.
Mm,
It is wild.
gotcha.
Okay. Next.
Okay. That is Barbara Gordon,
Okay.
aka Oracle. This is
Okay.
her Oracle form. Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of that, she was originally Batgirl. Hey, Pen.
Hi,
Oh
Pen
yeah.
Pen.
Go eat Din. All right.
Yeah, please.
We're seeing how many of these superheroes I know. So far, I'm doing pretty good. I'm knocking it out of the park. I think I didn't know Doom Patrol.
She's been
I
doing
didn't
pretty
know
good.
Huntress.
You mean the purple witch?
No, it was the Violet Witch.
Oh,
Get it right,
I'm
Usagi.
so sorry.
I thought you were supposed to know the comics around. Kidding. No, it was Huntress, and I didn't know her.
But yeah, we're playing Guess the Superheroes right now.
Yeah. Oracle was originally Batgirl, and she got crippled by the Joker. And she was like, "Oh, well, but I still want to help. I want to help my Bat family." So she was like, "You know what? Since I'm so good with technology, I'll just do all the cameras now instead of Alfred."
Perdón, mi amor, porque es el tiempo para qué hora es. Y yo hablo en español por 5 minutos.
Oh, 5 minutos.
Sí, un segundo,
Sí,
por
sí, sí, sí,
favor.
sí. De nada.
Sí, de nada. ¿Por qué de nada?
What? I thought de nada was no problem.
Oh, sí.
Yeah, no
Sí.
problem.
Okay.
You can speak in Spanish for 5 minutes. It's all good. I
Okay.
can understand enough, I think.
Sí.
Yeah, I think I only well, no, I knew this before, but I also watched like a 2 hour long video like to sleep that was just going over all the Arkham City games.
Oh, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué Arkham?
Mm-hmm.
¿Por qué la
Yeah.
ciudad de Arkham?
Yeah, the whole Arkham trilogy.
But
And I was like, oh, okay, so that's who Calendar Man is.
Mi favorito.
Calendar Man sucks. What are you talking about? Also, those games have no
Él es muy
consistency.
bien.
Calendar Man like dies in the first game, but he's back in the other games. That's
No,
like Black
qué
Mask.
muerte. No. ¿Qué muerte? ¿Qué?
Yeah, he did die.
¿Quién?
Yeah.
¿Quién
Black
muerte?
Mask killed him in that game, but then like he's back in the other games because they forgot they killed him off.
But- ¿Qué?
Yeah.
¿Qué?
Yeah. They just forgot that
¿Qué
he
jugo?
died in that game.
¿Qué juego? Un segundo.
I think it was like Black Mask was gonna get executed, but he switched
No.
places.
¿Qué juego?
¿Qué juego?
¿Qué juego?
I don't know what that means.
Juego
When?
de
Where?
¿Qué
Oh.
juego de video?
Oh, where is this video?
Juego de video.
Oh, okay. I'll give you the video later. I'll send you the one.
No.
It's so hard. I don't speak Spanish.
No hablas español. Lo siento.
Lo siento.
Mi amor.
See?
Context clues. See?
Wait, what context clues?
Video, juego.
Oh, video is juego? No?
Videojuego. ¿Qué es juego? El juego es
Oh, I don't know what you're
okay.
saying.
Video game.
Oh, video game?
Sí, juego es game.
Oh, okay. So
¿Qué
you're saying something about the video
videojuego?
game? Which video game?
Sí.
Oh, okay. No, the video was on the whole Arkham trilogy. So apparently he dies in the first game, but he's just like randomly like resurrected off screen.
No sé. No sé. Yo no sé. Yo no sé.
I'm telling you, that's what the lore video said. It's like Black Mask had him
Pan,
killed, and then
pan,
he's like randomly back in the other games, and it's just like nothing happened.
Pandroid. ¿Por qué hora es aquí? I.
Why have you done
¿Por
this,
qué?
Android?
¿Por qué?
Why have you done this? This is so hard.
Okay. Allá. ¿Quién es?
That's Moon Knight. He has the
Muy
powers of
bien.
the moon and the night. He has the powers of las lunas
La luna,
y la luna y la noche.
la
La
noche.
noche?
La
La
noche.
noche. Yeah. He has the powers of both the moon and the night. No, he's possessed by an Egyptian like deity, and he has multiple personalities with dissociative identity disorder.
¿Qué deity?
Um, it's starts with a K.
Nosotros miramos Moon Knight en what's it
What was it called?
ah!
Has it been 5 minutes yet?
No. Lo
It's
siento.
not Khartoum. I want to say Khartoum, but that's not it.
No.
KH something.
It's been 5 minutes. Okay, it was Khonshu. Or
Oh,
technically
Khonshu.
it's
Yeah.
Khonsu. That's the real pronunciation. He is the god of the moon and travelers by night, and he's kind of just like a very protective healing guy. And he's only
Mhm.
mentioned like in a few specific Egyptian texts.
Okay, what were you saying about Calendar Man and the Arkham Kings, though?
He didn't die. He was totally present through all of them. But Black Mask might have died. I think Black Mask died.
No, Black Mask did not die. It's a fake out.
Oh, okay. I was trying to say like when. When did he die? Like which game did he die in?
Yeah, it was like the first game. Like Black Mask was supposed to be.
He wasn't in the first game.
Yeah, he was.
No, I played that game. He's not in it.
Really?
Really? Black
Okay,
Mask isn't in the
maybe.
first
Wait,
game.
no.
He's in Origins. He's in
Wait,
Arkham
is
Origins.
Origins not the first game?
No, technically Origins is a prequel because it takes place before the first game, but it's
Okay. I
made
was confused because
after the
I
third.
watched the video and it was telling the lore in chronological order.
Mm.
Also, I think you are right. He didn't die. I think it was someone else who was killed instead of Calendar Man. I thought it was Calendar Man who died.
Okay.
I was wrong. I'm sorry. Also, that was very confusing.
It's okay. It's okay. I know that was really hard. You did really good with all of my Espanol. You did very good.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Now I'm gonna speak 5 minutes of Chinese.
Oh Lord.
Kidding.
Really?
I'm kidding.
Is that what we're doing? Like I mean, I'll try, but I'm terrible. So, I'm terrible with Chinese. So, let me Sorry, I
如
had to
果我说中文的
refresh it.
话，没有人会懂。
I'm sorry. I don't know what I
I said
did.
if I speak Chinese, no one's gonna understand me.
Oh. I was like, I'm sorry. I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry. Okay.
Crimson Chin. The Crimson Chin.
Here
From
comes
Fairly
the
Odd
Crimson
Parents.
Chin.
Fairly Odd Parents is such a weird show for me because I loved it as a kid, and it slowly like they kept rebooting it after it got canceled and turned terrible. And Bush Hartman's a weirdo now.
Yeah, that is a
Uh,
great summary of
and
that. That
apparently they
is,
made a live action version of Fairly Odd Parents. Have you seen that?
they made like 3. One of them stars like Josh.
No. There's a new one that just came out.
Oh,
That's apparently terrible.
oh,
It's like one of those bad Disney Channel like
oh
kids
no,
TV shows,
no, thank you.
and just like destroys so much of the image of your childhood. It's so bad, so bad.
That's awful.
Yeah, but he's got the powers of Chin.
He's got the powers of Crimson and Chin on his side. Amazing. I turned on some music. I didn't have music playing.
No problem.
Okay. So next we have.
Oh, that's Daredevil, aka Matt Murdock.
Yeet.
He's blind, but he has a really good sense of hearing. And he fights bad guys, and he's also a good lawyer. He has the power to be your judge, jury, and executioner.
He will never execution.
Yeah, he will never execution.
He's a devout Catholic.
You get what I mean, right? Like he's got the power to sue you and then beat you up afterwards.
He's got the power of the law and God on his side.
Yeah.
Dang, you really are nailing these. You know a lot more than I gave you credit for.
I know. Oh, that's Red Hood, aka Jason Todd, right?
Yeah. What's his
name?
After
he was supposedly killed by the Joker.
He was definitely murdered. There was murder, there was brains.
Yeah, but he was brought back in a Lazarus pit, so.
Yeah, that was a whole thing. He was actually technically brought back because a Superboy punched reality.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then he stumbled out and got hit by a car. Like, he crawled himself out of his grave, got hit by a car, and retained even more brain damage from just the Joker shit.
So now he's like Batman, but with guns, and he doesn't have the same problem. He'll kill people.
Exactly.
And he kills Joker sometimes in some continuities because he's angry.
Actually, most continuities, he's not the one who kills Joker. In most continuities, it's somebody else from the family that kills Joker. It's very interesting.
But Jason Todd has definitely killed Joker before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. But, like, most of the time, it's actually, like, Nightwing. Sometimes Bruce does it. Sometimes Bruce brings back the Joker and resuscitates him after Nightwing has killed him. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. They just can't decide whether they want to be alive or dead. It hurts his brain, and that's why he's got to have the big red hood.
It's true. He's got a big brain in there.
Okay. What's this guy's name? I know he's like super strong, and he's like in the Suicide Squad or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like Grungly. No, that's not his name.
That's his name.
Grunkle Stan. No.
This is Grunkle Stan, you guys.
He's just got the power of like super durability, and he's super strong. But I did see a ton of clips from Suicide Squad, Hell to Pay, and he was in that. Mm-hmm. And he got killed.
Yes.
Like most of the characters in Suicide Squad, because of the Suicide Squad for a reason.
Yes. So he never stays dead, though, and there's an actual, like, explanation for this.
Oh, is he like a zombie man kind of thing? I don't know his powers. So I only like barely know this character.
So I'm going to read you a poem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to skip the first line, and you're going to tell me his name after I finish the poem. Ready?
Okay.
Born on a Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday, took ill on Thursday, grew worse on Friday, died on Saturday, buried on Sunday. That was the end of...
The week?
Solomon Grundy.
Oh, Solomon Grundy. I was close. I was like Grunkly.
Grunkly. You know, his name's Grunkly now?
Solomon Grunkly.
Solomon Grunkly.
Yeah, doesn't he fight Superman sometimes too?
No.
No, Batman.
That is Bizarro.
Oh yeah, that's
That
right.
is Bizarro.
B-
But
Bizarro.
good job on remembering who Bizarro was. What's that? Somebody did a thing. Oh, Dr. Joseph Jorgen! Oh
Hey, Dr.
my god!
Jojo.
Thank you so much for following. We appreciate you.
We're just two useless lesbians trying to figure out who this man is.
Yeah.
I mean, no. She knows who it is. I barely know who this is.
This is Solomon Grundy.
Was he in the Suicide Squad? I think that was someone else.
He is. He's frequently in the Suicide Squad because he's just a big dumb zombie, and if you point him at something and say smash, he will do that and then some.
Got it.
He's like Hulk, but worse.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This was a request from chat.
This is
very hard.
Okay. Well, chat said it and said it was like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, but that is clearly a woman. I've never really seen anything about this, so I do not know their powers.
Okay, hang on. Let me adjust the music then. So the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen don't really have many powers.
They're just extraordinary gentlemen.
Well, let me go down the roster. Hold on. Because if I go down the roster, you'll be like, oh, well, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
So the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is made up of... So these are the characters in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Dorian Gray.
From the pictures of Dorian Gray.
Yes, Alan Quartermain. Captain Nemo, the pilot of the vessel from 20,000 Leagues.
Yeah.
Mina Harker, Tom Sawyer, Dr. Henry Jekyll.
Where the fuck is Tom Sawyer?
He's not pictured here.
Okay.
Rodney Skinner, Professor Moriarty, who I believe is often a villain in the League. Ishmael.
From
Moby Dick. It's basically a who's who of classic literature.
Oh, that's awesome! It's
really
basically
cool.
We just took all the public domain characters and we're like, let's do a crossover.
Yes!
That's so good!
Yeah! It's so good.
I'm into it.
So yeah, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is just gentlemen from the Invisible Man is here.
No, he's not.
Oh my god, babe. He's wearing a suit.
I know, I'm kidding. I don't see him here. What? No, I'm kidding.
So yeah, this is the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Nice. That's dead poop. Moving on.
You don't want to talk about Deadpool?
It's dead poop.
Do you not like dead poop?
No, it's Deadpool. Yeah, he has the power of I think originally he was supposed to be a parody of Deathstroke from DC. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But then he became the merc with the mouth, the fourth wall breaking Deadpool.
He used to be
crazy, and he has cancer all over, but he has a healing factor that basically heals him faster than cancer can kill him.
He's a walking tumor.
Yeah, and he's super ugly, but sometimes he flirts with death, literally. It gets Thanos all jelly.
Oh, do you know the actual original?
Oh
my goodness, babe, that's really hot.
Thank you.
What? I didn't know you knew that.
I am very nerdy.
I can
tell. That is Swamp Thing, right?
Yes.
Who has the powers of swamp and thing.
Okay.
He's like a protector of nature. And he's like, I will stop all the evil polluters. With my swamp powers and controls the plants and stuff.
Yeah, you're pretty accurate on that.
He's in Injustice and stuff. Yeah, his strike powers. Somebody once told him the world was gonna roll him.
I mean, honestly, the world does roll Swamp Thing a lot. Actually, John Constantine was first introduced in Swamp Thing comics.
Oh, really?
Written by Alan Moore, the guy who went crazy after he wrote The Watchmen.
Yeah. He should have kept his Watchman.
He
That
actually
doesn't make any
he had a
sense.
lot of problems before 9/11, and then 9/11 happened, and he just went off the deep end.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
I love Swamp Thing. He's so cool. I have some books of his. If you
Oh,
ever
nice.
want to read them, let me know.
Yeah, I've never been too emotionally invested in Swamp Thing, though.
I wasn't either until I read them. So he's a botanist who the green, that's what they call it, the force, the collective consciousness behind nature, the green, chooses him because he's empathetic towards plants. And they're like, you're going to be the bridge between the green and humanity.
That's so sad because he ended up with, like, that's so cool, and he ended up with a dumb name like Swamp Thing.
Well, because here's the thing, his body, his human body is in that swamp mess, and every time that he has to be Swamp Thing, his body decays. So that at one point, he will lose his connection to humanity entirely.
Yeah, but other people get to be like Swamp, like Batman or Superman or Red Hood. And he's just Swamp Thing.
They have no respect for him.
I know. And people will just think he's Green the Thing.
It's true.
It's sad. So sad.
It is sad. All right, here's a tricky one. This is a trick one.
Is that like a mutant? Is that like a Swamp Thing villain?
No.
Is that just Swamp Thing again?
This is not even DC Comics.
This is not even DC. Is this Cthulhu?
Nope.
Do you want him to be Swamp Man? No, I want him to be Swamp Ass. No, I'm kidding. What's this? Yeah, this one. Okay, I got it. This is a Swamp Ass. This is another parody, just like Deadpool. Deadpool is the parody of Deathstroke.
Okay.
Instead of being like this.
It's Swamp Ass. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Put that on a t-shirt, Toto. Put that on a t-shirt.
It's Swamp Ass. Thank you very much. Okay, instead of being a botanist, what is the opposite of botanist? Or like, okay, so he's an ecologist who is allergic to all the plants.
Why is that?
And he was cursed.
Botany?
It's not the opposite, but it's like a parody, you know?
Okay.
So he's an ecologist, but he's allergic to all the plants. And one day he fell into a... No. He comes from Ecologist Planet. But Ecologist Planet was going to be destroyed because they were too good to the environment. And now all the plants were taking over. And there was no room left for the people. So his parents sent him on a spaceship to Earth. And he landed. And the spaceship exploded, and the atmosphere of the Earth turned him into Swamp Ass, and his butt was really, really moist because of all the sweat, because of the Earth's humidity.
I'm speechless.
Oh, I got it right. So I can't
you
believe
did not.
it.
You did not get it right. But I wasn't expecting you to get this one right. I like your story a lot. That's why I'm speechless. That was amazing. that was phenomenal. That was they should rewrite this character.
You, Dr. JoJo. I'm glad I got to say all this moist ass.
Yes, welcome to the stream, everybody. We're talking about moist ass today. Okay, so this is biochemist Dr. Theodore Sales. He was just minding his own business in the Everglades, part of a project down there, when a terrorist group came and dropped the same chemicals that made Dr. Curtis Connors the lizard into the swamp. And this is Man Thing.
That's even worse.
That's That's his name.
That's
His
even
name
worse
is
than
Man
Swamp
Thing.
Thing. We were just joking about Swamp Man. Oh my goodness. Is he a hero?
He
Like a
doesn't
weird
have
Tasmanian
any
hero?
brains. He acts more animalistic.
Oh my goodness. I went from Swamp Thing and changed it to Swamp Ass, but I should have changed the swamp part. It's Man Thing.
See, so no. This one is man ass, and the other one's swamp ass.
Dr. Jojo says, I love Man Thing.
Oh my god, that sounds pretty gay if you ask me. I mean, like, no judgment. This is like gay central right now.
Yeah,
But
Dr.
also,
Jojo's
like,
bi.
yes. We love a good bi person. Welcome to the club. The club. All right. Well, now this is so. I just wanted to show you the absolute insanity that goes on between Marvel and DC Comics.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's so fun.
Give me more insane ones.
All right, here's this one.
Mm,
We've actually talked about this one.
Have we talked about?
We've talked about this one a little bit.
Is that Moon Knight again at the bottom?
That is not Moon Knight.
Is that Dr. Fate?
Nope.
No.
Dr. Fate has a cool helmet. He's Helmet Man.
Oh yeah, that's right. He gets all his powers from his helmet.
Yeah.
Is that Adam Warlock?
Nope.
Sun Man and Moon Man. Yes.
Yes. Close.
It's Sun Man and Moon Man.
Okay.
They're brothers no.
They are not brothers.
They're not brothers. They're lovers, and they fight evil with the power of the sun and the power of the moon.
Okay.
It looks like one of them has a big hammer-looking thing, or a baseball bat, maybe.
No, it's just.
And the one that has like.
It's an eskrima stick.
Okay, it's a stick. Okay, fine.
Yes, Dr. Toto did say brothers and lovers.
No, I said brothers, and you said they're not brothers. So then I said lovers.
No, you started to say they're brothers and lovers, and then you stopped yourself and you said, "Wait a second, hold on, that sounds weird."
yeah. The brothers in arms, okay, and that makes them lovers.
Okay.
And it all started when Jim Helios and Jack Luna were on opposite sides of the world.
God. I wish Con could see this right now.
And they were like they felt a force. They felt a magic force drawing them together. And when they met, there was an eclipse. And they kissed. And then they realized they had superpowers. And so they became Sun Man and Moon Man.
I need you to write.
And one of them.
I need you to write a comic about these two because I would like legitimately send it in, and Marvel would probably publish it.
Fights evil during the day, and the other one fights during the night. But the saddest thing is they can only ever work together during an eclipse. And that's when they can make out at the other times their powers stop, and then they forget all memories of who they are.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really sad.
Mm-hmm.
You made it sad.
Mm-hmm. And that's Sunday and Moon Man.
So this is Midnighter and Apollo.
Damn it, I'm wrong.
So Midnighter.
I can't believe it.
Midnighter was originally written because fanboys were complaining that Batman wasn't being violent enough. And he wasn't being like a macho man like they wanted him to be. And so this was the response, is Midnighter. Midnighter's gay as fuck. He and Apollo are married. They are so in love.
I got one part done. Oh, they are lovers.
They are lovers. So this is the, whenever somebody's like, I wish Superman and Batman were married.
We did talk about this.
Just show them Midnighter and Apollo because they are married. See?
Yeah, it is basically Superman. He's also solar powered.
He is. He's solar powered.
They're still brothers in arms, Joseph.
Yeah, but they still make out like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They do. It's kind of gross.
Wait, what kind of powers do they have? Is it just kind of the same as Superman and Batman?
Yeah, it's basically the same as Superman and Batman. Midnighter has no powers. He's just angry and gay. Apollo has all of the powers, and he is also gay. It's fun. We have fun here.
That's awesome. Um, who is this? Oh, it's coming to me. It's coming to me in a dream.
Gone the form of
Okay.
man, arise.
Here we go. This is let's think. Who is this? This is Lionfish Man.
Okay.
He's one of Aquaman's rivals.
Okay.
He was once going to be the king of the oceans, hence the lion in his name.
Okay.
However, he was dethroned by Aquaman's ancestors, and he sunk to the bottom of the depths to plot his revenge.
Damn, this is like a really good comic. Actually, I would read this.
What do you mean? This is totally real. This is totally canon.
Right.
And
right.
Lionfish Man has poisonous claws, just like real lionfish, and an army of moray eels to snap at his enemies. And all these like you know how creepy the stuff is at the bottom of the ocean? Yeah, he has like an army of those things, but people.
So fun fact, those are actually real in Aquaman comics.
Yeah, of course, for sure.
Yeah, the trench is very terrifying. We don't talk about the trench and the eyeless beings that crawl out from it. Marina's
yeah, but
trench
okay, Lionfish Man is not from the trench. He's from the opposite side of the world, the clench. Mm-hmm. Where the water pressure is so high you have to clench your butt. Otherwise, swamp ass might attack you.
Oh my god! Okay, so this is Etrigan, the demon. Gone, gone the form of man. Arise, the demon, Etrigan.
What are his powers?
So, aside from being a demon, so his origin story is part of his powers. So he speaks only in rhymes, and he has demonic abilities, but he is also tied to a human named Jason Blood. And Jason is from back when Merlin was alive.
Oh.
And Merlin summoned Etrigan, but in order to control him, he used his good friend Jason and was like, hey, I need you to bond with this demon for a little while so that we can win this war. And Jason was like, cool. And that was fucking thousands of years ago.
And he just never undid it.
He never undid it. Merlin's a dick.
Shit.
The moral of this story is Merlin's a huge dickhead. Sometimes Etrigan is undone from Jason Blood, and Jason's allowed to finally die. And then you just see him in hell, or in hell-like areas, doing his demon thing.
See, I saw the fin ears, and I was like, this has to be an ocean dune.
He is not. But I appreciate the valiant effort. I think you did.
I know.
I really want to read this Aquaman story you invented. It sounds.
I know, right? I should write.
You should
Marvel
write.
DC Comics.
Tell you what, you start writing. I'll just give you characters. You start writing, and then I'll tell you. Like, I'll just make it work with a different character if that's not like entirely accurate to who they are.
Sure.
Yeah.
I gotta run to the restroom real quick. So quick.
Oh, okay.
You keep talking though.
That's right, chat. It's just you and me now. Hello. How's it going? How's your night? You guys having fun? Hi Jojo. I don't think we've ever chatted before. I think I've dropped in on your chat like a couple of times, but my schedule has been so wonky lately. I haven't caught like anybody's streams in the past couple of weeks, and I feel awful. I'm glad you're doing well. Good. How are your evil plans? I know you're like this evil mad scientist, and you've got like many irons in the fires. So many. So many. Yeah, Toto had this idea for this stream, I'm gonna say a couple weeks ago, and she was like, you should introduce me to comic book characters, and then I'll introduce you to JoJo characters, and we'll just guess. We'll play this game. So yeah, I'm excited we're finally doing that. Jojo says, yeah, I've been spotty recently. Was at PAX last week. Now moving this weekend. Wow. Yeah, that's about how it's been for me. How was PAX? That sounds fun. And I hope your move's going okay. Because moving is stressful from experience. I have spent the last week moving our store from one spot to another. And yeah.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
It's been a lot. And I'm looking for apartments right now, so I feel you. I feel you on the busy.
Yeah, and where we live, it's not easy finding apartments.
It is terrible finding apartments. It's awful. Oh my god, Darth Nightwing Phoenix. Welcome.
Oh, you know Etrigan? No, that's not Etrigan. I can see your confusion. That is actually Lionfish Man from Aquaman. Yeah. Darth Nightwing, you might know a lot of these guys, but don't spoil it. It's supposed to be me guessing these.
Oh yeah, welcome.
And seeing if I know them or
we're trying to
if you know them. Yeah. I imagine I could beat both of you. I don't know. I got a lot of these right. And also, Usagi works at a comic book store.
I mean, you can try, but I will out-nerd you. I swear I will out-nerd you.
Both of you just wait till next week where I have you guys react to JoJo's stands.
I'm so excited. Oh my god. No, I'm so excited. We're gonna have to pick a day for that because I think Wednesday is the only day Pandroid can do Tiny Tina's.
Oh, okay. So
we
can pick a different.
We'll pick a different day, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have much scheduled except for Friday next week. So
that sounds like so much fun, Dr. JoJo.
Oh yeah. I saw your cosplay.
I'm gonna have to look up your cosplay later. Darth Nightwing Phoenix and I are gonna face off in the Discord later. You wait.
Yeah.
You wait. Oh my god.
Okay, both of you just come up with like obscure characters and see like, do you know this one? Do you know this one?
Oh my god. Alright. Well, we're gonna continue on our journey.
Toto. Yeah, if you have any obscure ones you want me to react to, post them in the chat. Just the names.
Yeah, just post the names and we'll
DM Usagi.
Yeah, you could also do that because we are friends on Discord.
What is this?
This is actually one of the things that inspired my design. Ta-da!
Really?
Really.
I feel really bad that I don't know it.
No, it's okay. It's meant to be very obscure.
Is this white bat?
No,
that's too easy.
But keep going.
This is Android Usagi in future form. This is an alternate reality where she went back in time and drew a comic of herself, and she became a very vengeful spirit because she never met me. So she chose pure white design to represent her lost soul.
Oh my god.
Are you okay?
No, this is like really funny for me.
Because I got it right?
So this is Mother Panic.
Oh.
You did first of all, I'm honored that you think that I would go into like because I would be a vengeful spirit without you. Second of all, this is her alias is Violet Page.
Never heard of him.
She is newer and she has a very limited comic run, but I think she's really cool. So when she was a kid, her backstory is, I'm gonna say fun, and I'm gonna put air quotes around it, okay? Her backstory is fun. When she was a kid, she was on a hunting trip with her dad, and she heard him like talking about, oh, ha ha ha, maybe we'll have to sell one of the family members to make ends meet. And so she shot and killed him, and then claimed it was an accident. And then she went back home, and her mom was diagnosed with a worsening mental disorder and put in a hospital. And so she was left with her brother, who was like, I don't like you, you killed our father. You're going to this experimental boarding school where they experiment on you and give you super strength and train you to be an exceptional fighter and abuse you.
What the fuck?
So
That's really depressing.
it happens in Gotham. So I will say that it is DC and it does happen in a future version of Gotham.
Okay.
So she has like cybernetics that get implanted in her muscles that give her super strength, and they're basically programmed with like all of the best ways to fight. And so she burned down the school after she ran away. And now she runs around as a socialite, and then whenever she's not being a socialite, she fights.
So kind of Batman?
Yeah, sort of. She's a kind of Batman. I like her.
What are her... Okay, I'm looking this up. She has cybernetics?
Yeah, in her muscles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So also kind of android.
Yeah. I think her mother has like a panic disorder.
Mm-hmm. And then also, is she a good guy or a bad guy?
I mean, she's really shades of gray, honestly.
Okay, got it.
She's so. She also experiences mild hallucinations.
That's wonderful,
right? Probably from the PTSD.
Oh,
It's all.
Well, I think we both got the depressing aspects of this character, at least.
We did. But the reason that I like her is because, like, despite everything, she still chooses to fight against the bad guys, and she tries to be a good person.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's inspiring.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, this is from an indie comic.
Yes.
For sure. The style is very indie. Hail Satan, goodbye. How? What? Okay. This is Doom Dude.
Okay.
Okay. He's a parody of Doctor Doom. And Dr. Justice Dragon says, bruh. Instead of having a horrible scar on his face and having to put on a mask, he has a horrible scar on his face, but he kind of just owns it. Wears his sunglasses and is pretty chill, but he also, like, in the background, he's also, like, actually kind of a psychopath and, like, murders people.
Dr. Joseph Gordon, Dr. Jojo says, bruh, hippie cultist, IDK. You're actually not wrong. I think Dr. Jojo got the closest here.
Okay, fine.
But keep going. I want to hear where you're going with this.
Yeah. So Doom Dude is like, he's super chill, and he's like, well, life is whatever you make of it, but I'm gonna make your life end. And he like kills people in the back because he's like secretly a sick.
Okay.
Because he's like, if life doesn't really matter, then why are you gonna live?
See, and Toto has some of the aspects right of the character. Some of the aspects right of the character. Looks like an emo John Constantine again.
Oh, Darth Wait, you don't know this one? You don't know this at all?
Okay, I'm about to blow your mind.
Okay.
So you know the Umbrella Academy?
I've heard of it.
This is Seance from the Umbrella Academy. He is also known as Klaus Hargreaves, or Number 4. He is one of the 43 babies that were randomly born with abilities, and his ability is channeling the dead and communicating through airwaves. So he can possess people, he technically lives forever, and he can float.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Darth Nightwing didn't know the last one either. Oh, you might be out-nerded here, Darth.
Ooh,
you might have been beaten already before you even fight.
What was the one right before this?
Mother Panic.
Oh yeah, I love Mother Panic though. She's
so
cool.
Like, don't think you underestimate Usagi.
You
She
don't
literally
know.
works in a comic book store. She literally does this for a living. Like,
I do, and it's one of those things. I'm femme presenting, in reality, like, or like outside of my VTuber persona, I'm very femme presenting, and so like when people come up and they're like, "Oh, do you guys have like blah 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 comic?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm really passionate about this," and they're like, "I don't believe you," so I like make it my purpose to out nerd them all. Because I just don't
you've
like
definitely
it.
unearned me here.
Well, in this specific, wait till we do the JoJo's, because
Yeah,
I'm
if we do
already
anime, I will beat you there.
But
Though
that's
I'm not the biggest, like, I couldn't tell you what Naruto's like fifth ninjutsu was.
Oh, I couldn't tell you that either. I just know he's Naruto and he does the ninjutsu thing, and maybe he kissed Sasuke a little bit. They go,
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have Usagi react to JoJo's scans next week.
yeah,
Just Dr. JoJo, and we're gonna see what she thinks of those. Because
yeah.
those are real hard. They're like, what the fuck? How are you supposed to know anything?
I hope you know I will be pulling up a full list of classic rock bands just so I can throw like random shit at you.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
sure.
okay. So yeah, this is number 4 from Umbrella Academy, and at one point he does a lot of drugs. At one point he did have a cult. He also fought in Vietnam because of time travel shenanigans. He's also gay as shit. So gay. Only like men. So that's him. And then I have this one for you.
I feel like I've seen this dude before.
You definitely have.
Is this the mystery?
Go on.
He's in DC.
Go on.
And he's in the Justice League. And I've seen clips where he's gotten real mad at Batman. No, he's gotten real mad at Lex Luthor.
Everyone gets mad at both of those people, but yes.
Okay. His powers are that no one knows his powers, including himself. And he panics over it. He's like, "Oh, day, gee whiz. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's doing something." I don't watch Death Battle. I fell off of that whole thing, definitely. Because I only like the analysis part. And I don't think Jonathan Joestar versus Tanjiro Kamado was a very good matchup.
I like Spider-Man versus Batman.
He's also a very smart detective. But it's a mystery why he was signed on to the Justice League, because Batman is the number 1 detective and he's number 2. So they were like, well, I don't even know why this guy's here. No one knows how he's here. That's why he's called the mystery.
Okay. And
no one can remember his face. He actually does have a face. It's just that no one remembers it. So even the artists, so they don't know how to draw it. Yeah, there we go.
So this is Victor Sage, also known as The Question.
Damn it.
So you were kind of close with the name. He is an investigative reporter that got sick of like nobody doing anything about crime in his city. So he has a false skin that he puts over his face, and he changes his hair color. And he basically does all of the other stuff you said. He's kind of like Batman, except if Batman was more into conspiracy theories.
But are his powers a mystery to everyone, even himself?
No, he has no powers.
Okay.
His powers are he has a Zen-like philosophy.
And I don't like the fights, though. I don't like the fight animations that much. I like the analysis part, because I'm a super nerd.
He's also a redhead.
Oh.
In real life, he dyes his hair whenever he becomes the Question.
That seems like a lot of work whenever you need a costume change.
No, because he just throws it. So that mist you see is an invention of his scientist friend. and it changes his appearance a little bit. So like it makes him look a little bit broader of shoulder, and like his hair's a different color. It's like a chemical
Wait,
thing.
is he gay? Is Sage gay?
No, he actually kisses Huntress a lot.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I
Yeah,
don't know. Fascinating. I think you're thinking about the previous one we talked about. You might have a little lag going on there.
actually Renee Montoya was the question after Vic. Vic
Mhm.
dies.
Mm.
He is currently dead in DC Comics. Like he has been dead for like 20 years now, like real time 20 years.
Is he gay? The
The
important
important
questions, yes.
questions. I think he's just pan. I think that his sexuality is
Mhm.
mystery.
Yeah, no,
Um
but anyway, the previous person was gay. The person from Umbrella Academy, super gay.
oh yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I don't know Huntress or Question. I've only like
We'll
seen
have to
Question of this
watch.
dude.
There's
Yeah,
a
I've heard
two
the Justice League show is really good.
yeah, so there's a two-part episode of Justice League Unlimited that
Hmm.
has him working with Huntress, and it's
Hmm.
very good, and they flirt incessantly. It's disgusting.
Wait, I think you mean incessantly, not incessantly.
I'm sorry, I had ice in my mouth. I did mean that. Um,
Yeah, incessantly.
incessantly. They are not related. They are not related at
Yeah.
all. All right.
Um, that it's confusing because is that Venom or is that Riot? Because they look very similar.
You know Riot?
Yeah, wasn't he in the first Venom movie? Like,
Okay, hold on.
yeah, he was.
Hold on.
It was Venom versus Riot, and then Venom versus Carnage for the second movie.
I'm pulling up his Marvel thing, cuz now I got to know. Wow. Old school. Yeah. Okay. So
Am I right?
this is Venom.
Yeah, this is okay. This is Venom. Okay. And he is Eddie Brock, and he got an alien parasite to
Wait,
him.
why are we goddammiting Usagi? Why? What did I do?
You didn't know Riot was in Venom?
No, but I didn't know. Like, I had to look up his original comic appearance because I had to confirm what he looked like in the original comic. Oh come on, the lag here is amazing. No, I had to look him up in the original comic because I had to see how similar he was. And this is just bad character design that they look the
Yeah,
same.
all the Venom guys like have the same eyes and the mouth, and then they have different colors except for Riot. Right, they have the same color scheme. I mean, the like fight scene clips I've seen of like Venom. I haven't seen the whole movie, but like fight scene clips of Venom versus Riot, like a total mess. Like you can't tell what the hell is going on.
Riot's eyes. The only difference is I'm getting bonked. Thank you so much. So the only difference between Venom and Riot is that Venom's in a healthy relationship and Riot has to be controlling all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the incest.
Yeah, she does deserve bombs for that one. Oh man. Yeah, I think Riot is just like it's like if you took Venom and you drew angry eyebrows on him that were black, so you can't see them anyway because his skin is black anyway. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I think Dr. Jojo was just saying "God damn it, Usagi" because I was like, "Wait, why are we God damn it, Usagi? What's
that's
happening?"
a very Jojo.
The
Yes, well, the white eyebrows on the white eyes, you can't see anything. So yeah, he has an alien symbiote attached to him, and it eats people, but it's weak to sound. Fire.
It's true. It's true. It also used to date Peter Parker, but Peter was toxic in that relationship, so Venom got like issues now.
There's like a whole bunch of them. Like, isn't there like one called like Agony or something? Carnage, and they're all just like anger words. They just
scream.
Literally, the writers for these like
hold on.
Yeah. They like looked up fucking thesaurus and were like, what else is like a toxic word? Oh yeah, agony, scream, pain,
All right, I'm
whatever.
gonna go down the list. Ready? We have toxin, clintar, carnage,
Mhm,
riot,
mhm.
scream. There's more. Anti-venom, poison, agent venom.
Twice? Oh my god.
Uh,
No, it's literally not the thesaurus. But did you hear that? There's like toxin, poison, venom, anti-venom. It's like they swapped it out synonyms. I went to antonyms.
Clintar. I think Clintar is my. Oh no, Clintar is the name of the race. So they are not technically symbiotes. They are the Clintar.
Yeah, isn't there like a god of all the symbiotes too?
Right now, that's Eddie Brock.
Oh yeah, but it used to be someone else, right?
Yeah, it used to be
Some
Null.
meaning.
Null's a
Yeah.
bitch. Null has a really
Mhm.
cool sword, though. What is the edgiest words we can think of?
Okay, let's think of some new venoms to help them out. Yeah, some new venom words.
Okay, let's think of some new Venom words. Because
Warfare.
uh,
Yeah.
okay, here's one that's actually real. Scorn.
Oh, scorn.
And then you have XX. It's literally 3 Z's and X's.
So stupid. No.
Do you know there are dragons?
Like venom dragons, like symbiote dragons.
Yup.
Oh my goodness, it's so dumb.
It's so
I
good.
love it.
What do you mean it's dumb? This is the best thing ever.
So dumb. I love it.
Goopy dragon.
Wait, it's just called Goopy Dragon.
No, I'm calling them goopy. All of the
Okay.
symbiotes. I judge a symbiote's art based off of how goopy it looks and whether or not I can hear Eminem saying Venom. You know? So that's how I judge all of the symbiote art. They have to
They have to look like a turd rolling in the wind.
No, they have to look like I just picked up like what is it? Non-Newtonian fluid.
Oh yeah.
And it's like wiggling around. Like they have to
No,
look like that
okay. I
all
need
the
to
time.
show you magnetic ferrofluid because that looks so.
I have some because I
Oh,
watched
shit.
Venom and I wouldn't shut up about it. And then a friend of mine bought me some in a jar and was like, "Look, I bought you a symbiote." And I was like, "This is the coolest thing ever."
Science.
Science is so cool. Ah, we should get lava lamps.
Yeah, those overheat. I have one actually,
Do you really?
but the bulb broke.
No.
Yeah.
We should get
And you
more.
just turn it on. I dropped it and the bulb immediately broke. I need to buy a new bulb.
I'm sorry, babe.
Oh, it's okay.
I want to get. At one point, they actually did make lava lamps. They made a black one and a red one, and then
Mhm.
the casing around the lava part had like labeling that basically was like test subject number blah blah blah, property of shield, code name Venom, you know, or like test subject number blah blah blah, property of shield, code name Carnage. And I was like, this is cool. This is really lame, but this is cool.
Sorry.
All right, I have another difficult one for you.
Hang on. Okay, we have the slaughter, butcher, bloodbath,
Or you guys,
massacre, decimation, decimator.
are you coming up with edgy names still?
Yeah,
Okay.
shambles. These could all be Venom
They
characters.
could be Venom characters, yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Marvel, hire me. I'm good at this.
They might.
I can also open up a thesaurus.
Oh my god, no. All right, so here's your next guess.
Easy, that's Fish Lad.
Oh.
He has the powers of both fish and lad. That's about it. Yeah, he was. You want to come up with it? Okay, so unlike Peter Parker, who was a nerd who got bit by a radioactive spider, this guy was a jock. He was already muscular beforehand,
Mm-hmm.
but then he was like he was a mean bully. But then he was on a school field trip to the aquarium, and he accidentally saw a radioactive fish.
Oh, he
It
just
didn't bite him
saw
or
it.
anything, he just saw it, yeah. And then he grew a giant fin on his head and turned green. And suddenly he wasn't as popular anymore. So now he's a villain. He's like, I'm gonna beat up all the people who make fun of me because of my big fish head.
I should have put more villains in here. These are mostly heroes.
Yeah,
Even
damn, more like fish chat. No, it's
even
okay. We can do another one that's all villain.
even Doctor Doom though is technically a hero in a lot of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Savage Dragon. Uh he's an indie one from the 90s. He's a cop.
Boom. So he is a villain.
Yeah, he is a villain. So he's an officer in the Chicago PD. And he has a casual sexual relationship with his partner, which is important to the story.
Wait, who is his partner?
Alex Wilde.
Oh, he's gay?
Let me double check that. I don't think so, but I need to double check.
Oh, wait, no. Alex could be a.
Alex is a woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's curvy.
Oh my goodness, wait. I looked this up. This is terrible. I see a cover of Savage Dragon that just has Trump in the back saying, kill them, kill the aliens.
Savage Dragon is terrifying.
Oh my goodness, and here's a comic panel of the woman like farting out lava.
It's not good. It's not my favorite, but
oh my goodness.
This is from the same people who would have played Duke Nukem and loved it.
I hate it.
So he works with the Chicago PD, but at one point he goes on loan to the NYPD and he meets the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Not the turtles.
That's real. He's kind of a hard ass. Like, I'm not super familiar. I don't like his comics personally.
Wow, I'm looking at a lot of these covers. These are real bad.
Yeah, he's real raunchy. I should have put Vampirella in here. Damn. Speaking of raunchy. Dragon used to be an alien tyrant till he got memory wiped and dumped on Earth. That's actually pretty accurate.
I just googled this. I'll send you some of these covers I'm looking at. They're...
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna hold on.
Okay, you can't show this on stream.
No, I'm not going to. But I am gonna put on Vampirella into this mix, into this mess. And she is. I'm gonna find.
Okay, don't show your Discord on stream because I'm sending you like Savage Dragon because I found these are real bad.
I'm gonna find the least risque pictures of this character that I can, and that's very difficult. While I'm looking for this, let's get off of Savage Dragon and look at this pretty lady.
Oh, that is a pretty lady.
Yeah.
That's not Black Cat, is it? No, that's not.
No, this is actually another inspiration for my VTuber persona.
This is what Usagi actually looks like in real life, guys. Without the mask, of course. So we still gotta keep some identity like hidden.
I'll wear the mask.
So we don't totally dox her. Yeah, she'll wear the mask. It's kinky.
Oh, what? And... Wait, don't call me out on stream like that.
And yeah, this is just Usagi, guys. What she looks like in real life.
Actually, what I look
really pretty.
So this is from another indie comic. This is Ellipses. She's from a comic called Crossover, and I'm gonna plug the hell out of this because this is one of my favorite comics right now. I'm gonna say go read Crossover if you like comics at all and you are not reading Crossover. You're missing out. Chip Zdarsky. So the premise of Crossover. The idea behind Crossover is that the walls of reality randomly break down one day in Chicago, and suddenly there's like this explosion, and comic book heroes are fully in the real world having their normal battles, and
You
like
told me about this one.
everybody's panicking, and then they section off the entirety of Chicago. And Ellipses, her journey is to get back to Chicago because her parents are there, and she really misses them, and she wants to get back to some form of normalcy. And so you get the one issue that hooked me is from Chip Zdarsky. He jumped in and wrote a one shot for this series. Chip Zdarsky is an author of many comics. He even has self-inserted himself into comics throughout the years, and because of the calamity that faces this reality, comic book authors and artists are pariahs. They are actively hunted by some people. They are killed in the streets. Like, it's terrible. And so it's showing him being on the lam, like talking to his wife, like, I don't know what's gonna happen, babe, but we're gonna figure it out. I know we are. And she's like being super supportive. And then he ends up meeting one of his self inserts from a comic book, and he's like, hey, I'm trying to save your life. And it becomes a very introspective like look into what is it like being an author for a comic book. What is it like putting your soul into this thing that so many people are gonna read? And it's really good. It's really retrospective, introspective on a lot of really good work that he has done for comics over the years. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So crossover, go read it. Volume 1 is out now, and then you can
Yeah, I looked it up. It looks interesting.
it's very interesting.
Cover looks really great.
There's a lot of in-jokes that if you don't know, like, I mean, if you don't know them, that's fine. But there's a lot of references to indie comics, specifically comics owned by Image, because Image is the one who publishes it. Savage Dragon actually shows up in this one.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like really brief. It's like cameos. There's a character called Madman who shows up frequently, and his power is being crazy and having a yo-yo. He's really fun.
Wait, what are Ellipses' powers then?
I can't tell you anything about Ellipses because she's the main character, and it'll spoil the whole comic if I tell you anything about her.
Oh, okay. So read the comics.
Go read the comic. Yeah, this one's still coming out. Please go read it. It's so good.
So fair using recent stuff.
No,
oh, jeez. No way. Oh, come on.
I know.
Like I wouldn't know the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
This one I put in because I love the
Ninja Turtles.
Well, I love the Teenage Mutant Needle Teetles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, so you have to name all of them.
Oh, that's easy. Orange is Michelangelo.
Okay.
Blue is Leonardo. Purple is Donatello, and red is Raphael.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Wait, what?
I knew their names. No, I know their names. Hear me out. I know their names, but like, I always refer to them as, yeah, this is the orange one. Yeah, this is the red one. That's the blue one.
They have the initial other belts.
They don't in the comics.
Yeah, okay, but Donnie's a smart one, and he's like...
He's the blue one, right?
Yeah, no, he's purple.
Oh.
Donnie's purple.
Okay,
Blue is like the leader. Orange is the fun color and energetic, so
yeah,
that's Mikey.
That's Mikey.
Okay,
and then Raphael
is red because he's angry.
He punchy.
And then Blue is like loyal, so he's like Leo. He's like the leader.
That's Leonardo. Okay.
Yeah, and then Donnie is like the nerdy one. So he's
Donnie's
purple.
a dork. Got it.
And Donnie's a dork.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's purple. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that one I put in there. That one I put in there because I wanted to give you some turtles.
Yeah, turtles.
Turtles.
This is
my next cosplay.
Oh gosh, you told me. Is this Athena from Wonder Woman? Is that right?
Yes, Wonder Woman, not Athena.
Oh gosh.
You're doing so
Artemis.
good. Yes!
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
my
reading Uno's
god! I want to give you so many cookies. That was so good.
I
That was
got it
so
right.
good. Yeah, this is Artemis. She's
Yeah, she is hot redhead lady
yes.
with sword
Yes. Actually,
and
giant
Amazonian
axe.
and tall and wears boots.
Yeah.
So please show me your cosplay. It's gonna be really good.
I will as soon as I start building it, but first I gotta learn how to build corsets.
Okay.
Yeah, Artemis is super cool. She's actually from a tribe of Amazonians that are from Egypt.
Oh.
Yeah! So she's Middle Eastern.
It still has red hair.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So before they came up with the whole tribes thing, she was introduced in the 80s and she was going to take over Wonder Woman's position. And then she died. So
damn.
She's part of my collection of favorite characters that I call the Undead Redheads. So it's her, Jason Todd, because he was originally a redhead. Wally West, because he's also a redhead. Roy Harper is a redhead.
Wally West is the Flash, right?
Wally West is the Flash. Roy Harper is Red Arrow. Who else? Technically, Mary Jane is also undead. She dies so much. Mary Jane.
I knew this one too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely the indie ones. I think definitely Isagi's got your feet there.
I read so much. So much. That's what I do when I'm not gaming. I just sit and I read comics and I play with my dog is so tired. He's like, please, Mom, take me on a walk. And I do. And then he's like, another one. And I'm like, no, it's comics time. No, baby, we gotta read.
I think I saw a clip of Supergirl fighting Artemis.
Probably. Actually, that'd be a really nice fight. That would be like a really good matchup.
It was like for her training or something.
I hope it wasn't. I hope they were actually fighting, because that's really fun.
No, they were just training. And Superman stopped him because then you can hurt her, blah, blah, blah.
And Artemis was like,
yeah,
no,
don't do that.
Stupid bitch. We were having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love Artemis. She's very cool. She's very anti-hero more often than not. So, yeah. All right. We're going to the X-Men now.
Okay, is that Dazzler? Right? No.
But I'm amazed that you knew who Dazzler was. That was amazing.
Yeah.
That's good.
Jeez.
Good shit. Right there.
Oh, what's this girl's name? She has like laser vision, right?
Nope.
Or no, like energy powers, like sparkling energy powers.
Yes.
Right? Oh, geez, what's her name? Sparkler. No, that's not it.
Sparkler is also.
Sparkler's also a real one.
It's also a real one. I mean, it's technically
Dazzler, Sparkler. Okay.
I think.
Okay, where's my thesaurus?
Hold on.
I'll get it eventually if I use the thesaurus.
Yeah, Darth Nightwing is dead on.
Glitter, Glinter, Twinkler, Flickerer, Flasher. Wait, no. Blinker, Winker, Shimmer. Is it Shimmer? No. Gleam, Gluster.
No.
Coruscate. Wait, what does that even mean?
What?
Ebullient.
What? Are you just going through
I'm going through the thesaurus.
The thesaurus. Okay, do you want me to tell you her name?
Yes.
This is Jubilation Lee, also known as Jubilee.
Yeah, Jubilee.
So
I knew this.
She makes energy fireworks.
Yeah.
She is the daughter of 2 Hong Kong immigrants.
Oh gosh, I knew this one.
She's like one of my favorites. I love her so much.
No.
She's actually a mom right now. She adopted a baby.
Aww.
She was like, I want to be a mom. And they were like, well, you're single. And she's like, I said what I said. I want to be a mom.
Yeah.
So she has a baby. Good old fireworks girl. Yeah. Jubilee.
I only know Dazzler because of some parody.
Dazzler is so fun. She's a pop star. And Jubilee's power actually can cause harm. Like, she
Mhm.
does energy fireworks.
Yeah.
Dazzler
And
is just like,
explosions.
ooh, sparkles, I'm a little blind now. Oh, I can't see, there's sparkles in my eyes.
Oh, so she's useless.
No, she's not, but a
Okay.
little bit. But, like, that's the thing with the X-Men, is a lot of them don't necessarily have, like, oh, I'm a useful power guy. It's like, oh, you just have a weird mutation that makes you look like a chicken. She was a vampire for a while. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, she mostly does Wolverine side kicking, though. That's good.
So fair. She has her goggles on. I cannot see her eyes. No fair. Fair.
Yeah, back in the 90s when it was cool to wear glasses like that. I want glasses like that.
It literally looks like a 90s kid. Like, this is just like 90s. I'm looking
She's
at her up. This is just like 90s fashion.
she's just 90s. I love her so much. Oh my god.
Mhm.
All right. This is another X-Men. This one's
Is
harder.
that fucking Jean-Pierre Polnareff from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? He has the
I'm
fucking
looking
hair.
this up. Hold on.
I'll take this in chat. Jean-Pierre Polnareff. He
No.
looks like evil Polnareff.
No, but also yes.
Like the fucking hair.
Oh my god. No, this is not the same. This is not the same character.
I have no clue that
This is an
so I'm gonna make
X-Men.
this up. This is okay. What would be an X-Men name? This is the Combustor.
Okay.
He can light himself on fire. And he's a really fiery boy.
That
That's
is
how.
a DC character, and his name is Diablo.
Oh, damn it. I feel like there's a lot of fiery boys.
There
Like the Human Torch is also a fiery boy.
That is true. That is true. Technically, Darth Nightwing, you take that away. I love this man. He's so silly. He needs many, many therapies.
Who is this man?
Who is this man? This is Legion. He is the son, the bastard son of Professor Xavier.
Oh, shit.
And his ability is that he can warp reality.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
he's kind of scary. He also has DID.
Yeah. Also, but fucking that is straight up Polnareff hair right there.
Yeah, so when somebody dies around him, he actually absorbs their consciousness and they become an identity in his head.
Oh, I have heard of this guy.
He had a really fun show on Fox that I really loved the first season of and then never watched the second or third season of because I'm terrible about waiting for things.
Wow, he has really dumb hair.
Yes, he does. It's technically called dissociative identity disorder. Not multiple personality disorder. That is an outdated term. Yeah, dissociative identity. There have been 3 people in this list who have had dissociative identity disorder.
Yeah, Crazy Jane.
Crazy Jane, Moon Knight, and Legion.
Mm-hmm.
And he calls himself Legion because he contains multitudes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I like him. Because he and I agree that Professor Xavier is kind of a dick.
Well, he can't be perfect. Oh, isn't that Emma Frost?
Oh, of course you know who Emma Frost is. Hold on.
What?
No.
She was in the X-Men movies.
Yeah, but like, I see how it is.
What?
You just like her because she has boobs.
No. What? She was in the X-Men movies, though. I saw like Days of Future Past and like everything where she can turn things into crystal.
She can turn herself into diamonds.
Turn herself into crystal diamonds. And she was like tortured in that one scene by Magneto.
Which makes no sense because Magneto would never do that. But okay.
Yeah, he would never like hurt mutants. And he was like threatening to like cut her head off. And then she was also in like another X-Men movie, which like also like makes no sense because the timeline is like all wacky in the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
But she was in like
what was
it? Wolverine, I think. He was also in that. or something like that. Like I remember while like Wolverine is going off to fight like Deadpool, but like the terrible version of Deadpool with his mouth sewn shut. And our
You
boss was
took
also
away the
there.
mouth from the merc with a mouth. What did you expect
Yeah.
to happen? No one liked it.
Mm.
I don't know about Charles being a dick, but he's definitely not. Okay, so Charles Xavier, the reason that I don't like Charles Xavier is the same reason I don't like Reed Richards, is that he's an asshole and he refuses to admit that he is an asshole. Like, he will not admit his faults. He just
Mm.
continues, like, no, I know best. And it's like, no, you
Okay.
don't.
Also, Usagi, though, move my head because we're
Oh,
covering her beautiful, beautiful abs.
oh, okay.
Look at those abs.
Hang on.
Oh, those are good abs.
They are some good abs. I will give her that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I make that joke. That is, I was not making that entirely accusatory. So she's a telepath,
Mm-hmm.
but she's very body positive and very body confident. However, anybody that I've seen come into the comic shop and say Emma Frost is their favorite is usually a straight man
Yeah.
or a very gay woman.
Yeah. I mean, she's just like stereotypically attractive, like blonde lady. You know,
She is very
in
good at
terms of the
chess and
crystal.
manipulation.
Yeah.
She may be a homewrecker, but I ain't got a home. Okay, Dark Nightwing Phoenix. I mean,
Okay, you
I
deserve some bongs for that one, Darth.
I will say, out of the two major telepaths, her and Jean Grey, I prefer her.
Yeah, Jean Grey is like a whole another can of worms.
Jean Grey gets on my nerves, and she's also the reason that I hate. Like, she made Scott Summers even worse. I don't like Scott at all. Cyclops
Yeah,
is
yeah, Cyclops is. Oh, he's
also.
got one eye and he can only look at Jean Grey.
No, sometimes he can also. He and. Listen, in the recent comics, he, Wolverine, and Jean are a polyamorous couple. Thruple. They're a thruple.
Yeah,
They're a
but
thruple.
still,
We
I don't
approve.
know. I don't like Cyclops.
No, no one likes Cyclops. He
I hate
is.
how like he doesn't shoot laser beams. Like they have to be very specific and be like, no, he's going to some alternate dimension. And blah, blah, blah. It's kinetic energy, but it's like, yes, that's a laser beam. God,
So we're going from one Boobs McGee to this Boobs McGee.
Usagi, censor your stream. This is very raunchy.
This is
Twitch has.
this is one of the cleanest pictures I can
Okay,
find.
this is Vampirella. Moving on. No, seriously, Twitch has rules against underboob.
Oh, it
It's really
does?
ridiculous.
Okay, we will
Yeah.
do that then. We're just gonna go back because that's the end of the look. We did all of them.
Yay. Woo.
Wow, we did all of the ones that I had randomly picked. This wasn't made at the last
What
minute
are,
at
what are Vampirella's
all.
powers though? Because I know you have.
So Vampirella's powers.
Is she's a hot vampire?
Let me. That's all I know about her. So let me pull up
Yeah,
the
I miss the
wiki.
days when Cyclops was cool. Yeah, they really like did Cyclops dirty with all the
Cyclops got
media
his
portrayals.
mind messed up because Jean Grey was like, "Ooh, he's okay." I could go on a rant about that. Vampirella was originally from the planet Draculon, a world where blood flowed like water and where the natives called Vampiri shared traditionally vampiric characteristics. Draculon orbited a binary star which caused continuous droughts throughout the year. Unfortunately for the Vampiri, these droughts have gradually dried up their blood supply, threatening them to extinction. Vampirella's journey begins when an American space shuttle crashes on Draculon. Hoping to save her people, she travels to Earth where she begins hunting dark remnants of her own race. Earth's vampires originated from Draculon. Or from
Something like I make up when I'm making up one of the fake.
Yes! That's why I was like, no, go on, I'm writing these
like
down.
swamp hats that turned out to be man thing and
So
fucking fish lad.
So all of Earth's vampires originate from Dracula, a forgotten member of the Vampiri race who left his homeworld centuries ago only to be corrupted by a demonic entity known as Chaos. So it's Vampirella. Vampirella is anti-Dracula. She fights Dracula. So that's it.
That's it. Woo!
We did
You
all of them.
know,
You know
I
all of
got a
them.
lot right.
You
I
did.
not all of them.
I definitely
With like 2/3 right.
I definitely dug real deep. I picked some that like very, very, very few people know about because I was like, okay, but what if she's really good at this?
Yeah.
Um,
I was pretty good at it.
you did
Did
really
I
good.
impress you?
You very much impressed me. I
Oh.
am very impressed. Yeah, you did really good. Also, swamp ass should totally be a thing.
Swamp ass. And what was the other one you said you wanted to be a thing? Lionfish man.
Lionfish man needs to be a thing too.
It's Sun Man and Moon Man.
Sunman and Moonman I feel like exists, and
Yeah,
I think it's
definitely.
just Superman and Moon Knight.
Moon Man, the man of powers of moon and night.
Moon Man, wait, Moon. The powers of the moon and the moon on his side.
Yeah, but it's two different moons. Oh.
Binary moon time.
Can't be binary.
What?
They
No
orbit a
binaries?
planet.
No binaries?
No.
No.
Because they have to orbit a planet. They can't orbit each other.
They could orbit each other and the planet.
No, they can't. That's not how gravity works. Because they would be orbiting around the larger mass. You can have asteroids orbiting each other slightly. But then they're not considered moons, because moons are by definition orbiting.
They could be dwarf moons.
That's not a thing.
It sounds
There's
like
dwarf planets. There's dwarf planets. There's not dwarf moons.
Okay.
And even then, like, by definition, a moon is something orbiting a planet.
But don't some of like Jupiter's moons have moons?
Do Jupiter's moons have moons?
Do they have moons?
What would happen is they may orbit the moon for like a tiny bit, but then Jupiter's gravity would affect them because it's larger in mass.
Really?
I believe. I mean, gravity is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them, so it's possible, but
moons have moons. I'm Googling this. Okay, so we haven't found any. But hypothetically.
It's difficult. Jupiter is incredibly massive. So it would probably be affected by Jupiter's gravity more.
Hi, Serena!
We did have 2 moons for a little bit. Earth had 2, like, non-many moons for a little bit.
That's true.
Like, pretty recently, actually. Last year, or the year before. There was a moon, like an asteroid that came and orbited the Earth for a little while, but then fell out of orbit. Just like.
Oh, wow.
And technically, our satellites are technically moons because of the Earth.
That's just space trash. We just launched trash into space and said, look, we did it! Yay!
Okay, shall we go raid Con? I think she's playing D&D.
Oh my god, yes. I want to raid Con so much. Thank you guys so much for joining our strange little stream. I had so much fun. Toto, did you have fun?
Had lots of fun. We should go back and clip the rambles we had about different characters and me making up any character. Wow, someone needs to go back and clip the swamp ass part.
Oh god. Swamp ass needs to be. Yes, please watch the VOD. Please clip anything you think is funny. Because I think the whole thing is funny.
And we'll see you next week where Usaki's gonna react to JoJo's.
Yeah, I'll be on Dr. Toto's channel next week on Thursday. And she's gonna
Thursday works.
Oh, sorry, we didn't talk about this ahead of time.
No, Thursday works.
Is Thursday okay?
Thursday. Yeah, for now.
So Thursday we're gonna okay. Thursday we're gonna go on Dr. Toto's channel and she's gonna introduce me to JoJo characters and I'm going to try and guess what their powers and names are. And I guarantee you I'm just gonna say a whole mess of
just rock band names and then make up power.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
You'll see how wacky these powers get.
It'll be fun.
Remember, it's Con VTube is her read.
Yeah, I got her already. Alright, you guys ready to rate Con?
Yeah, my message is Swamp Ass Raid. Woo!
Swamp Ass Raid. All right, let's go. Swamp Ass Raid. Swamp Ass Raid. Oh my gosh, babe. I love you.
Love you too.